Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I'm Vimasana with the news. First, the headlines. President Draupadi Murmu appoints new governors for Goa and Haryana. Three-day Youth Spiritual Summit Nasha Mukh Yuva for Viksit Bharat to begin from July 18. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal launches the two-day BIMSTEC Ports Conclave in Visakhapatnam. EXIM-4 mission crew returns after a 14-day mission to the International Space Station. And now the details. President Draupadi Murmu today appointed new governors in Haryana and Goa and new lieutenant governor in Ladakh. Former Civil Aviation Minister Pushapati Ashok Gajapati Raju has been appointed as governor of Goa, while Professor Ashim Kumar Ghosh will be the new governor of Haryana. Kavinder Gupta have been appointed as lieutenant governor of Ladakh. The president also accepted the resignation of lieutenant governor of Ladakh, Brigadier retired Dr. B.D. Mishra. The Ministry of Youth Affairs is organizing a three-day youth spiritual summit, Nasha Mukh Yuva for Viksit Bharat, starting 18th of this month in Varanasi. The primary goal of the summit is to develop a comprehensive national strategy for youth-led drug-free initiatives. Addressing the media in New Delhi today, Union Youth Affairs Minister Dr. Manchuk Mandavia said that nearly 500 youth representatives from 100 spiritual organizations across the country will be joining the spiritual summit. He asserted that the summit will pave the way for a youth-led drug-free movement. The minister further added that at the end of the conclave, Kashi Declaration and action plan to combat drug addiction will be signed. The three-day conclave will culminate on the 20th of this month. Dr. Mandavia further informed that another special Path Yatra is also being organized in Kargil.
और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि 3 दिन के युवा चिंतन के आधार पर हम देश में एक बहुत बड़ी मूवमेंट खड़ी करेंगे। जिस मूवमेंट का नतीजा ये निकलेगा कि देश के युवा व्यसन मुक्त हो, व्यसन से दूर हो और स्वस्थ भारत के निर्माण में, समृद्ध भारत के निर्माण में अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन।
Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways Sarbananda today launched the two-day BIMSTEC Ports Conclave in Visakhapatnam. The Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC Ports Conclave will deliberate on the unwavering commitment to enhancing regional maritime connectivity and cooperation among the ocean rim nations of the Bay. Speaking on the occasion, Sonowal stated that India's neighborhood first policy exemplifies its commitment to leading cooperation in the regional maritime sector. He mentioned that initiatives including Harit Sagar and Green Ports have been initiated to foster economic development through water transport. He further noted that cargo services via domestic ports have surged by 70% over the past decade. The two-day BIMSTEC Ports Conclave is being held under the auspices of the Visakhapatnam Port Authority, focusing on the theme Blue Economy, Innovation and Sustainable Partnerships. Representatives of ministries and officials from port authorities of BIMSTEC, member nations of Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Sri Lanka and Thailand are participating in it.
Also benefit the entire BIMSTEC region. Collective action here will allow us to redefine BIMSTEC rule in global trade, ensuring resilient and diversified supply chain.
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has underlined the importance of open exchange of views and perspectives between India and China amid the complex international situation. Dr. Jaishankar held a meeting with the Vice President of China, Hang Zheng, in Beijing today. He highlighted that continued normalization of ties between the two countries can produce mutually beneficial outcomes. He added that the bilateral relationship between India and China has steadily been improving since the meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping in Kazan last October. The minister also expressed confidence that his discussion in this visit will maintain that positive trajectory. Dr. Jaishankar noted that the resumption of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra is also widely appreciated in India. He said India supports a successful Chinese presidency at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO. Meanwhile, Dr. Jaishankar met SCO Secretary General Nurlan Yermekbayev in Beijing and discussed the contribution and importance of the grouping as well as the endeavors to modernize its working. The minister is on a two-day visit to China to attend the SCO Foreign Ministers meeting in Beijing City tomorrow. We will now take a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
नौकरी लग गई।
अरे वाह, बधाई हो। तो अब तो ढेर सारी शॉपिंग।
हाँ दी, नया मोबाइल।
अरे रुको शहजादे, सैलरी से पहले खर्चे।
इंस्टेंट लोन भी तो मिलता है।
पहले बजट बनाना सीखो, फिर खर्च करो।
पर दी,
देखो, कमाई का एक हिस्सा हमेशा बचाना चाहिए, लेकिन पार्टी देने से नहीं बचोगे तुम।
हाँ दी, पार्टी मेरी, बजट तुम्हारा।
अच्छा।
आरबीआई कहता है,
सही वित्तीय बर्ताव करे आपका बचाव।
Welcome back. NITI Aayog today launched the third edition of its flagship publication Trade Watch Quarterly for Q3 of the financial year 2024 to 25, October to December 2024, offering a data-driven analysis of India's trade performance amid evolving global dynamics. The report was officially released by Dr. Arvind Virmani, member NITI Aayog in New Delhi. This latest edition presents a comprehensive review of India's merchandise and service trade, coupled with a special focus on shift in U.S. trade policy and tariff structures, a crucial area for Indian exporters navigating the evolving global market landscape. The thematic section of this edition explores recent changes in U.S. tariff structures and their implications for India's export competitiveness. Speaking at the launch, Dr. Virmani emphasized the importance of strategic, agile policy making in the face of geopolitical volatility and trade realignment. He lauded the publication's sharp analytical depth and noted that India's trade strategy is increasingly driven by competitiveness, innovation, and market diversification, particularly in key destinations such as the US. The return journey of Indian astronaut group captain Shubhanshu Shukla and 3 other crew members of the Axiom 4 mission will begin today. Union Science and Technology Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh said the undocking was scheduled for today at 4:30 p.m. He said the crew will arrive back to Earth tomorrow at around 3 p.m. After landing, Group Captain Shukla, along with other crew members, will undergo a 7-day rehabilitation program under the supervision of the flight surgeons to adapt back to Earth's gravity. Group Captain Shukla is on a 14-day mission to the International Space Station. He became the first Indian to visit the International Space Station and the second Indian astronaut after Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, who went to the space in 1984. During the journey, Group Captain Shukla conducted 7 India-specific experiments. In his farewell speech aboard ISS, Group Captain Shukla described his space journey as incredible. Axiom 4 mission carrying Shukla took off for the ISS on June 26. Along with Shukla, the mission had 3 mother astronauts, Commander Peggy Whitson from the US and mission specialist Swallows Uznansky, Wisnawski and Tibor Karpu of Poland and Hungary. The SpaceX Falcon 9 carrying the crew was launched from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Delhi Rouse Avenue Court today reserves its order on cognizance of prosecution complaint of the ED against senior Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and others in the National Herald money laundering case. The court has listed the matter for order on 29th of this month. The matter was related to whether to take cognizance of the supplementary charge sheet in the National Herald case in which allegations of money laundering against Congress leaders have been made. All accused have opposed the ED's plea on the point of cognizance of the charge sheet and denied the allegations. The agency has alleged that there was laundering of proceeds of crime derived from the alleged fraudulent takeover of the properties of Associated Journals Limited, publishers of National Herald, which is worth over 2,000 crore rupees by Young Indian. Moving on. Chandrayaan-3, a historic achievement of India's science and determination, has completed 2 years today. The primary objective of this mission was to place a lander and rover in the highlands near the moon's south pole and to demonstrate end-to-end landing and roving capabilities. On this day in 2023, LVM-3 M4 rocket developed by Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO successfully launched Chandrayaan-3 into orbit. Chandrayaan-3 consists of an indigenous propulsion module, a lander module, and a rover to develop and demonstrate new technologies required for interplanetary missions. On 23 August 2023, Chandrayaan-3 successfully soft-landed on the moon's south pole. With this landing, India has become the 4th nation to successfully land on the moon and the first to achieve a soft landing near the lunar south pole. During the mission, several experiments including measurements of near-surface plasma content, presence of mineral elements, temperature profile of the lunar topsoil were conducted. Prime Minister Modi named the site where the Vikram lander and Pragyan rover landed on the lunar surface as Shiva Shakti. Today is the first Monday of the holy month of the Shravan. Each Shravan Monday holds special spiritual significance for devotees and is considered auspicious for the worship of Lord Shiva, while Tuesdays, Mangalwar, are devoted to goddess Parvati, Shiva's divine consort. Devotees observe fasts, chant Shiva's mantra, sing devotional bhajans, and perform Rudrabhishek, the ceremonial bathing of the Shiva lingam with water, milk, honey, curd, etc. In Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh, large numbers of devotees thronged to participate in the sacred 84 Mahadev Yatra. In Uttarakhand, long queues of devotees can be seen at the major Shiva temples across the state. The administration and police have ensured special security arrangements around the temples, including traffic management, deployment of medical teams, and arrangements of drinking water. This year, Sawan began on July 11 and will conclude on August 9.
मंगला आरती की गई। वहीं राम की नगरी अयोध्या में नागेश्वर नाथ मंदिर में अनुष्ठान किए गए। शिव जी का प्रिय सोमवार का दिन बहुत खास माना जाता है। मान्यता है कि जो भक्त सावन के प्रत्येक सोमवार को श्रद्धा से व्रत रखकर भगवान शिव की विधिवत पूजा करते हैं, उन पर शिव की विशेष कृपा रहती है। शिवलिंग पर दूध, जल, बेलपत्र, धतूरा, भांग, पुष्प अर्पित कर भक्त भोलेनाथ की आराधना कर रहे हैं। जलाभिषेक और रुद्राभिषेक के साथ शिव भक्तों की ओर से महामृत्युंजय का पाठ भी किया जा रहा है।
We will now look at the weather report from the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 36 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And before we close, a recap of the main points. President Draupadi Murmu appoints new governors for Goa and Haryana. Three-day Youth Spiritual Summit Nasha Mukh Yuva for Viksit Bharat to begin from July 18. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal launches the two-day BIMSTEC Ports Conclave in Visakhapatnam. EXOM-4 mission crew returns after a 14-day mission to the International Space Station. And with that, we close tonight's news edition. Thank you for your company. Have a good night.